Manifestations, I'm sure there are some people who are listening who say, they frighten me. How can they be of God? What's God doing that affects your body in such a way?
Well, it's quite interesting. If we look in the Bible in Acts 2, when the day of Pentecost came, cloven tongues of fire came upon the people who were in the upper room. And then they came down onto the public place, and Peter preached. And the Holy Spirit came and touched people's lives. So they said, what must I do to be saved? We could say they were interrupting the preacher, interrupting the sermon. Same in Acts 10, in the time of Peter preaching at Cornelius' household. The Holy Spirit turned up, and they basically said, what must I do? And when the Holy Spirit gets a hold of someone, the manifestations can be varied. You know, the Bible speaks about everything should be done decently and in order, but we have to remember that God is God. When the Holy Spirit comes upon you and shows you what you're like and brings conviction upon you, you know, you can see your sin and all the vileness, and then you see the cross, you see Calvary, you see Christ, you see the blood. No wonder people were initially tormented because of their sins. They knew they were going to hell, but when they came through to Christ, they realised they were going to go to heaven. And it's no different in today. If you were to receive a shock, whatever that shock may be, sometimes people faint, sometimes people fall over, or sometimes people who are very jubilant, they're excited, they're happy, they shout out loud. But in the presence of God, how much more?